Okay, we've got my next guest and a very familiar guest to my show, Bailey Tomkinson. It's been a while since we last talked to you, actually. I think it was just before Christmas last year.
Right.
Yeah,
I think it was.
yeah, very very good afternoon, Bailey. How's things been, and what you been up to?
Oh, I've been very busy recently. I was in the studio the other day, and I'm going to London on Friday. I'm going to be doing an interview in London, and on Saturday I've got my gig, which I'm really excited about.
Good, good. Glad things are looking up for you. And your last single, Last Kiss, done really well. And since then, you've had a follow up called 7 Minutes in Heaven.
Yes, I have.
Described as a super catchy country song with a great arrangement.
Thank you. It's about, well, I was kind of inspired by movies like 13 Going on 30 and Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, just because it's one of those, anything can happen in a night kind of things.
Hmm.
And I never really played 7 Minutes in Heaven growing up. I had quite a sheltered upbringing.
Hmm.
So I was never really, when I lived in Brussels, that was kind of when I was like 13.
Yeah.
And I lived in the countryside, so it wasn't like I was going to house parties or anything. So I kind of, wanted to make up this whole, this like little movie in my head
Yeah.
of this idea of like what could happen in this night. And that's what's so great about country music. You've got all these stories, and I thought, oh, it would be really fun. It's a really fun topic to write about.
So there's a bit of a story behind it, and it's also accompanied with a music video as well.
Yeah, that was really cool. I went to Bristol to do that with Rory Hannon, and he did the music video for Hey Ace as well. So that was pretty exciting.
And that's racking up a few thousand views. I've just checked, actually. That's doing well in itself.
Thank you. Yeah,
Good.
it's crazy. It's just like I'm just like, how on earth is this happening?
Yeah, well deserved, actually, because we've been following your progress last year as well. So keep going, keep going.
Thank you very much.
And it's a good year for St Ives at the moment. Not only your good self, but the voice winner Molly Hocking as well. She just won the
Yeah,
ITV talent show last weekend.
yeah, I know Molly. Yeah, because I've been singing with her at some of the local events for a while, and we both got picked for The Voice to ask for to audition, and I turned it down. But I think it really suits Molly, and I think
Yeah.
she's done so well for it.
Great. That a little Cornwall seaside town is finally on its map. Where it belongs.
Yeah, her and her family, we know them fairly well because it's a small town as
Yeah.
well, and it's just crazy. The whole town's so supportive as well, and they've got like on the TV show on the line, like
Yeah.
the locals and everything. Everyone's like, "Go Molly!"
That's
It's
really
great.
good. Nice to have a little bit of community spirit as well.
Yeah, it's so lovely. There's no competition or
Hmm.
anything. It's just everyone's so supportive of each other, and it's
Lovely.
really nice.
Lovely. And we're talking about the gigs in London. Obviously, you've got one at East London at the Luna,
Yeah,
and you've got one in Islington on Sunday, the May the 12th as well.
yeah. I've got them both, and it's crazy because like I've never done an actual gig in London before, and I'd only ever been to London a few times just for like shopping and stuff growing up, and like a Taylor Swift concert when I was like 15. But it's like weird to think that I've gotten to a position now where I can go and do a gig in London
Yeah.
and people are going to go, and it's just crazy.
I'm sure you're gonna smash it because London caters for all walks of entertainment and music and people, and I think yeah, you might open doors for you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's London's really great for country music at the moment as well. There's lots of country artists doing gigs in London, and it's a genre that's really grown recently, and it's just really really nice to see that there's so many opportunities for us country musicians.
Yeah, lovely. And in your set, would it be covers or originals or a bit of both?
A bit of both, yeah. So I'll do probably prefer to do my own stuff. But it's a long gig, and
Yeah.
people like to hear familiar songs and to join in a bit, and I like doing covers. I like to do my own versions of stuff.
Yeah. My favourite cover of yours is that Katy Perry one you do. That's very, very, very nice stripped back version you do on
Thank
the
you.
the that one she done a few years back.
The one that got away.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, love
Yeah,
that
I
one.
love that song. I used to actually listen to that. I listened to that song for like, it sounds really strange, but I listened to it for like 2 hours because I'd completely imagined this movie in my head of this song, and I'd get into so much detail, and I was like, I just make up this proper narrative behind it, and that's kind of one of the reasons I loved writing, was because of that song.
Great. And I just looked at your Twitter. You're playing the Boardmasters, which is a festival.
Yeah, I'm dead excited about that one.
That's going to be on a Saturday, the 10th of August.
Yeah, Masses is like, that's going to be my biggest one to date. I really can't just believe I'm playing there, because I've been going for years, and this year, you know, Florence and the Machine is playing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Sam Fender as well. He'll be really cool.
You also checked the Artful Dodger, Bugsy Malone as well. Loads of great acts on there.
Massive acts, yeah. It's crazy to see my name on that lineup with all of these artists. I'm like, I don't really think of it as like it's me though. I'm just like, oh, it's that Bailey girl, and I'm just like, what? Well,
I like about you, Bailey, you're very down to earth as well, and you take everything in your stride as well. So that's best way to be. Yeah, you'll really go places.
Thank you.
And I'm on to the next question. So we're just talking about the weather as well. You're looking forward to the summer. A lot of things in the pipeline.
Yeah, I've got some more festivals coming up in the summer. A couple of them haven't been announced on the lineups yet, so I don't think I'm allowed to say.
Sure.
But there's one or two that I'm really excited about, and I can't wait to announce them.
And then,
just summer itself. You know, I think we're kind of needing it now. Winter's gone on a bit too long, and
yes,
some sunshine.
Yes, I think it's long overdue now. So summer. So great. That about wraps it up, I believe. So we've got 7 Minutes in Heaven. We're going to get that on the airwaves now, and hopefully I'll get to see you down your gig.
Yes, it'll be lovely to see you.
Yeah, thanks very much, Bailey, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, great stuff.